We're gonna try to take top right here, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm watching
so
under.
if they
Wait,
take
do you want me to play top right?
Yeah,
top
with
right, top right, top right.
Okay, so the
Stop
only
it.
way we keep our monkey alive is if we bubble him when we're engaging. So we need to stuff it with a bubble. Okay.
Main.
Take your low guard.
I'm ready.
Trees up top.
Anything else?
Nice.
Break bubble.
Do not push in. Do not
Monkey.
push in.
Yeah,
Go,
keep them
go
trapped in
in.
that choke.
Hold him in the choke.
Just right click.
Okay, I'm looking if they're still here. They're not here. They're rotating.
Return.
They're
not bottom
AFKing
right.
outside. They're
Coast is clear,
their
coast
Zen
is
and their Zen is far right by the mega, I believe.
I'm checking right. I'm checking right.
I'm watching main here.
They might be
Health,
under.
can you-
Under. All under.
I'm dropping.
Dropping.
Cover
I'm with
Yeah,
you.
bubble.
Play slow. Don't get
Bowling.
Give it a score.
They use flash. They use flashbang. We can engage. We can engage.
counter
Let's
diving,
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Keep them trapped in that choke.
Almost a primal.
Nice.
They're pretty low. They're pretty low.
Monkey on back up.
There's a monkey behind.
Monkey.
Monkey no jump.
I primal. I'm going.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Let's engage.
I'm a monkey.
Good discarded.
Rally play Remy.
Watch that, dude.
I'm grabbing this fight.
Back and grab it.
Nice.
Push right.
No defense. We can push in with B. Or Trank. Aggro Trank.
Go Trey.
Never mind. I can let this.
I'm on Zen.
With this.
Monkey weak.
Diva weak.
Should have beat it.
It's okay, boss. That's pretty good.
They have high noon. They use their train.
Alright, never mind.
Yeah. You reset here. Comp is fine.
Yep, comp is fine. I like it. Let's just be aggressive, boys.
Okay, I'm assuming we're resetting. What happened to our scouting on lower? Why were they at point by the time we realized?
Yeah, that screwed me out so
It
hard.
was my bad.
Yeah.
It was my bad.
Yep. Alright.
Whose goal is to scout under by Mega?
Me.
Twin.
Okay.
Also, when we know that we have like an alt advantage with our Trank, we need to make sure like we go on.
All go in.
We all commit onto like something because there we all committed on different areas.
From the fucking Diva wrong.
Yeah, the monkey was in us there. I think we could have bird.
Literally all go in. Like I want their backline dead.
Yeah.
When we have Trank
You're right. It should be the Kree. He can't kill us with stun fan when we're tranking,
Yeah,
right?
and they killed our freaking Winston because I didn't go aggressive enough because like
Okay.
half of us were inside a bubble, half was outside the left
I was
side.
under the impression we were all going to go in with Trank and...
Yeah, I was.
That's what I was in there. Yeah.
Okay, so, but that's good. They're trying to go to these like choke points. We can take we can be aggressive, right? Once we have the ultis. But
Right.
we have to wait until we get the ultis. Like, we waited until I got primal to go in, which was good, right?
Okay, just keep in mind what their win condition is as they're coming through these chokes. They're looking to stun, right click our Winston and one shot him. So if we don't have bubble available for a
We have
Winston
to
or
DM.
DM available for a Winston, he cannot be anywhere near their McCree.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to
I'm gonna-
keep communicating cooldowns on that. How long
Right.
until we have bubble? How long until we have DM?
I think we
Push
should
that
try to keep you on high ground there, Russian, if we can. When they
I was
rotate.
on high ground the
Okay.
entire
I'm
time until I
gonna
turned.
use bubble first and then my own bubble, and then you're gonna bubble me. I'll
Let's
call
focus
it.
up.
Okay, so your own bubble.
Yeah, I'm bubbling first, and then you're gonna bubble me after
Just
it
call it,
dies.
just call it.
If
Yeah,
I
I'll
ever
call
see you
it,
get
I'll call it.
flashed and I'm not flashed as well, I'm just gonna auto right click you. They have same comp, same Kree comp.
Okay.
Make sure we call where they're
Scout.
committing.
I'm watching right. I'm watching
Watching
right.
under.
I'm watching
man.
the stairs up here.
Watch him in.
They're coming up the stairs. Yep,
There's okay.
Okay.
They're here.
Okay.
I'm first. I'll
Right
face
side.
first.
I heard right.
Oh, Divas
Main,
main.
monkeys tanks
Right
main, then
side,
step
right side, then right side.
I'm on monkey right now.
I'm
Sun underneath us, behind us, sun underneath us, behind.
They're all rotating.
Right.
I dropped.
The Kree's dead.
I can kill Zen.
Big.
Break dead.
Nice
Boops.
move.
Big boobs. Someone's in.
Point.
Go,
That's
go. Nice, I'm on. I'm monkey. I'm a monkey. Break bubble.
Leave her health.
Nice.
Make her jump.
Good job, Shrek. That was good stuff.
Good call.
Really good job, Sven.
Russian gave me all the scouting I needed, dude. It was easy.
Scout, boys.
I
Scout
like to
again.
hear.
All right. Rally soon.
Yep. Call, because we can int with that, kind of.
Yep. They
Their
didn't build
Zen
any.
lived-
Zen's
No
walking
hiding.
down
No
right
hiding.
Their Zen lived a good while. He might have
Yeah.
a.
No more than 20 on
It's gonna
hiding.
be
No
like
more than
40,
20 on rally.
maybe 60.
I'm watching right.
Careful on that.
Krino
side.
stun.
Let
Krino stun.
me
That's
face
actually
it.
huge. They can
No, I'm not
stun
going
for
to.
now.
I'm
He's
watching
at
right.
40.
Diva main.
Next one, they're doing the same thing. They're going to dive
Listen,
back
if their diva flies up here, can we get a Discord on her? I'll bash her and we can commit to her. We can fall on top of her.
Kree's main right now. I spoke.
I'm
She's
watching
looking.
right.
She's
As soon
looking.
as tanks
She's
go up, we could drop.
looking. Can we drop?
I'm dropping.
I'm on
Seeing
monkey.
us?
Cover
Upper
bubble.
monkey.
Bowl me.
Monkey. DMing.
I have no bubble.
Give it a score.
I knew.
I have no bubble.
Discorded.
Go, go,
Ah,
go,
bubble
go.
kill.
Monkey,
Monkey, no, weak, Cree one. Having heals, keep our diva in back.
Dead.
Zen over here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stagger.
stagger this,
I'm with you,
stagger.
baby. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with
Can
you.
you see me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Good thing we
Let's
killed
go.
us, nice.
Diva
Kill him
two.
back, we should kill her, we should kill her, kill her.
Guys, good.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm
Reset
taking
initial positioning.
100% up trank.
Go to Lux, guys.
We could be here for a while, guys. I like it.
Yeah.
I have 80 on grab false. I think you should save.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I like this comp.
If they play that card.
Yeah, if they play Cree comp. I don't think
Yeah.
Cree comp is very good on first.
And keep in mind, they're playing Creek Comp on this patch, and they're not actually playing on this patch and what they're practicing for, so it's going to be even worse.
Aren't they? Wait, aren't they out of contenders already
No.
though? Oh, they're not.
Oh, well, they still have one more week of matches that they need to win their match to not be an embarrassment. They haven't won any maps yet.
Yeah, I know.
So
Actually,
they have one more week, and they won't get into the playoffs. And the playoffs would be on a later patch, but the patch that they'll be on for their last match has a weaker McCree, and it has a Briggs that bashes through shields.
I think they just gave up on it at this point, and they're just saying go next season.
Maybe.
No, I think they're trying to save some face, to be perfectly honest. Like, I do not think this is practice to make sure they get through trials. I think this is practice to try to win their last match, because the last match is winnable.
Who are they playing?
I'd have to look it up, but they're playing one of the bottom 3 teams, not one of the top 2 teams in their
Yeah.
group.
Is Envy one of the bottom?
Yeah.
Envy is one of the
Congarda.
bottom. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I believe they're practicing for Envy.
Ready for battle.
Okie dokie.
Hey, only one thing I saw.
How did they get behind us
Foreshadow.
before?
Foreshadow. Remember how you walked forward and that McCree's flashbang right clicked you?
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
careful there.
something's-
Very
Yeah,
careful
yeah.
because you easily could have died there. Easily.
But
Hey, break as much of these walls as we can, by the way. It
yeah,
plays
keep
really well.
scouting this.
I don't like how you break these back ones. They saved me, dude.
I kill
It
everything.
also kills them, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why. That's why.
Okay, I wonder what they can change here. I don't know. Foreshadow, keep calling when you have bubble. That's super
Wait,
important. For
yeah.
me.
Yeah,
let's see
I'm
what-
scouting again.
One.
When I know you have bubble, I can, yeah.
Attackers incoming.
Scout it out.
Defend
Same, I think. I see Monkey Diva Lucio Zen for sure.
Alright. I was saying,
Didn't see
let's
you,
just-
Where?
Nothing under.
I hear under.
Coast is clear so far.
No, it's top right, top
No,
right.
I'm watching Ghost. Don't worry.
Tanks bottom left.
Okay.
Takes mid.
Right behind. I need bubble, I need bubble.
Bad fault.
I'm on
Give it a
Diva.
score, give it a
Diva
score.
low, Diva low. Burn Diva, burn Diva, burn Diva.
One.
Monkey.
Monkey
Bring
on me.
up point,
Good job.
bring up point.
Come on, wait.
Monkey Discord, Monkey Discord.
Monkey this, monkey this, monkey.
Break wall, break wall, break
Hey,
wall.
help me, help me, help me.
Monkey
Baby
one.
Diva right now, baby Diva right
Breaks
now.
up right.
Nice.
I need to hide.
McCree
Yeah.
top, McCree top.
Oh my god, I'm so.
We can reach it, we can take a
I have
second.
bubble. I have bubble kill.
Yeah,
I need help,
bubble,
I need
bubble.
help.
Take
I
Vegas.
have bubble. I died.
I'm on point. I'll die on point.
I'm jumping off.
Primal soon. I think they have high noon already.
Yeah,
He was
they
top
do.
right for shooting.
Definitely have high noon.
Okay. Let's
They're
just.
close to trance.
He's at primal soon.
Close
Let's
one's
play
there.
aggressive here. I'm gonna be able to get
I
that.
got first one, I got first one.
Yep, I'm gonna go taxi. Pete backing. Okay.
Okay. When they walk through what
I want more
I
scouting. I want more scouting.
Numbani.
Yeah, so scouting is basically what let us down there. We didn't see that the Winston had actually set it up more like a normal dive comp and was coming in from a different angle. And that let them get some damage in, get some nice cleave in, and ultimately break that
Who's
shot.
watching main?
They
I'm watching.
Jace are telling us to play McBrig.
Take to play what?
McBrig.
Protect McCree.
How about we do the same thing they did?
I mean, I can sit on like the low ground right there because I'm pretty safe, and the only thing that's gonna be really poking me is.
I don't want to set up that same angle. I want to set up on top left.
it's gonna depend. It's gonna depend on what they are. We're assuming they're
Yeah,
close.
true.
They're telling us to
Oh, we're on attack.
Oh,
Yeah, so
rush someone with Bash.
we'll have to
Okay,
guess
so
what they're
we-
holding with, but if they assigned comps, there's a possibility that we have an idea.
so
The angles.
Just
We
like
have to
they
take the
were
angles.
Attackers
just like they were doing,
incoming
we
in
want to
30
get
seconds.
control of that top right. So I actually liked that their tanks wrapped in right side and then jumped in, and then our the Kree boosted in at the same time. Right.
Here's what I want. Yeah.
Right.
But can we do this? I want Diva with all 5 of you guys, and I'm gonna solo jump.
Solo jump from right side.
On the
Okay.
back line, kind of like how they
Also,
did.
something I want to make sure like we don't like Monkey or Kel don't peek until like we're saying like we're going in. It has to all
Yes,
be like
yes,
one
yes.
fluid
Yeah.
moment. Don't make it like obvious that you're gonna
And
jump.
when, as soon as
Make
I jump,
sure-
you guys have to speed in, right?
Make sure you scout their position.
Yes.
Don't get caught out if they're playing top right instead.
Yeah, and
okay.
also they could be on quad DPS for all we know.
I'm gonna
So
scout main real quick.
I see monkey top left
Monkey
right
top
now.
left.
Okay, okay. We know they're on full side.
Okay, I'm in main right now. I don't see anything top
I
right.
want
can
Brig dead.
go walking
Okay,
up, ready?
when we speed out here,
Okay.
I want Brig dead.
2,
Yep,
got it.
1, jumping backline right now.
Speeding us,
I'm in.
speeding us.
Brig right here. Brig stand up. Bash her forward. Follow her.
Give it a score, give it a score.
I'm with you, with you.
On me.
We're dead.
Give us
I'm on
kill.
Diva killable.
I bash Diva.
I'm on her. Diva dead.
I don't bubble. Come
I'm
on,
on monkey, I'm on monkey now.
Aiming hills on point in 1.
Yeah,
Aiming
yeah,
hills.
come on.
Zarya.
Sorry, everybody's sorry.
I'm chasing Zarya. I'm chasing Zarya.
Me too.
One.
Sorry, dead.
Dead.
I'm on monkey now.
Zen.
Zen point. Zen on the right. Goes in. I'm low speed. Very low speed.
Goes on now. Goes on now.
Zen in 1.
Dead.
Lucio, you're feeding.
Diva.
I'm on him. I'm on Diva. Play around your break.
I'm on monkey.
Point. I'm on monkey.
Monkey
chasing
Monkey
out.
discorded.
Jump fuck.
Monkey discorded.
Diva's gone soon.
Bring up.
On high ground.
Diva discorded. Diva discorded.
Get that back and then leave her. She can't touch again. Okay,
I'm
I'll
already
keep her off.
Nice.
Booper first.
Sorry discorded main.
In
Sorry
the
main.
air.
I want sorry main.
Shooting you.
She's half.
Let's go. I'm on point now. You have
Lucio.
I'm on point.
Goes in. Jump in.
Someone in there.
Okay, so Kelth, I want your bubble to be just dropped a tiny bit shallower. Like, obviously the play was really good and it worked, but remember, most of the value of your dive there is you're separating their aura value, and you want to make sure that them coming back together, their backline going towards their front line isn't really an option, that your bubble continues to separate that. So your bubble, like, just like a meter or two back would be great. That's going to work out a little better for you.
Okay,
I know
okay.
I'm getting super nitpicky.
No, that's fine. I like hearing that.
I also would have liked a little bit faster on the follow up
The
on
brig?
the break. Yeah.
If the brig had insta dive, that would have been a very clean fight. It's all good though. That was still really nice. Our cleanup was excellent.
Yeah.
Because they had numbers on us, and we just pulled it together and clutched up. It was good.
Traveling to Numbani. Initiating match.
Okay, so you probably want to mix it up and instead dive. I mean, I probably wouldn't dive mid again with your Winston. I'd probably have your Winston dive from the other side, right?
Let's
Like,
boost
just
under
Go
at 6.
close, maybe.
Let's boost
Sure.
under at 6.
Really? How about we just do the same thing they were doing and do the
Boost
double
under
tank?
at 6, and when they drop, we stun fan and then double bash the first thing that drops and kill it.
Or we could just double. How are they? They were doing
Okay,
double
so-
tank main and they were just jumping high ground.
There's like
and then they switched it 'cause it wasn't
70%
working.
chance that they will eat my stun. So don't expect double stun too much.
Well,
I
you
think that
bash
it'll,
the diva is what you try to go for there.
right. I think that it'll work out well. Honestly, I think that what we do is we go in through bottom and then we bring our brig out with our tanks and our supports, and we keep our Kree under the doorway. So when they drop, our Kree can stun from behind them. Do you see where I'm coming from there, Foreshadow?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like 5 of us come out and just play like just barely on the point, and then when they drop off of that high ground, we stun from behind them and kill everything.
You want me to stay with McCree?
I want you to stay with us. I want you to stay with us. I want it to be 5 people, and I want you to basically rotate out farther than anyone else actually, and get
So
some
I
range
go
on
under
stuff.
2 stairs, right?
Yeah, we're no, not stairs. You just play in the doorway to under. Like
Oh,
we're
okay.
under ends. You
Yeah,
play
we're
right
all
there,
under.
and we're all gonna walk out the right door onto point immediately.
Yeah, we're all gonna be on bottom point. You just scouted us. I'm just gonna fake like I'm top left here.
No, just go now. Just go.
I'm done.
Wait.
I see this.
Speeding us in 3, 2, 1. Speed.
Walking under point. Right side.
Yep.
Dropping. Nothing in.
Bash
Nothing
your
in.
first person.
Yeah.
Bash
Diva's dropping.
Bash monkey.
Monkey discorded.
Yeah, you gotta stay in there. You know what I mean?
Bring on me.
So I gotta stay in there?
Yeah, you stay in the room underneath, and you
Oh, okay.
stun from behind.
Oh, they want us to do the same thing.
Traveling to Numbani.
Why?
I
They're gonna
don't
get
know that
warm
they
again.
told us that.
Initiating match.
I wasn't told that.
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah,
tell us.
no, they never said that.
Come high ground.
Yeah, nothing to be
Oh,
sorry
we're
about.
coming.
We're
coming
happy to
out,
go
man.
high ground for you, but
Yeah, we love
Just like tell us.
No, he told me. He told me the same thing, but I thought he was talking about comp.
got it.
Oh.
I think their supports are going to be farther back because as soon as I jumped top left, their Zen was like very close to me, like in my face. So I feel like the supports are going to be farther back by the boopable area. I don't know if they're going to focus me more. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
It's like
So you
it
have to do
seems
the
like
same
a
path
tough-
thing. It's gotta be just that go in and then insta pressure that break.
Yeah.
Attackers
Loss on
incoming
Mercy,
in
tactical
30
play.
seconds.
Oh yeah.
You know, going under, like 5 of us are vulnerable while one guy's making the play, right? So
Well, we
we're
didn't
looking
play
for one
right.
pick.
but
Yeah,
we went under.
the thing
We
is, we
didn't
weren't
play
able to get value out of it. I think it would have been okay. It wouldn't have been insane, but
We
didn't
also
play
didn't,
right.
we also
Listen.
didn't stop and drive Kalios off. Kalios scouted us on his diva, and we didn't stop and have Zen throw orbs at him to make him leave before we actually
Yeah.
picked a direction.
yeah, so they knew.
4,
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, let's go left
Same
side.
thing,
We'll
boys.
jump this time.
1.
I
I'm
know,
going
it's the
left.
exact
No.
same. Exact same.
Yeah,
That's what they
just exact same.
Defend objective A.
Throw a orb on this freaking diva dude, and I'm going main soon. Yeah, he's gonna scout me and freaking
Yeah,
pressure
force
me.
Steve out. Force Steve
I'm
out.
going to, yeah.
Devon, Devon.
I'm main. Tell me when you guys are ready. I
We're
see.
set
I
up,
see.
we're set
I'm
up.
going in
Ready?
3,
We're ready.
2, 1. I'm going now. I'm jumping back
Yes.
line right now.
Brig.
Big.
Big bash.
Turning.
Even
Yeah.
no fly.
Diva, diva. I'm
Sorry,
jumping.
Diva
Diva one, Diva one, Diva one.
I'm on,
Diva.
There's
Move me
turn.
out.
Oops.
You good, Schwinn?
Yeah, I'm out.
You going
Okay.
again? Alright.
They're still pushing me,
70 on
actually.
Riley?
I was actually 1 health. Sorry, guys.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I think we do this. Okay, if they're not gonna reset, I think we do the same thing, but I'm. GG.
Looks like a reset. Yeah, they should be able to just win with
Okay.
old advantage here.
What happened there?
Those
I
are,
don't like.
they insta bubbled the brig.
Yeah, they bubbled their brig.
Okay.
I don't like how McCree and I are sitting in joke. I think we should get out of
shouldn't
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
should
want to
go
take
fight.
as much space
I have to like
as
get that
possible.
space for you. That's
Yeah.
like the goal.
That's
I'm
why we're
following-
amping speed in the first place.
Yeah, I'm following Foreshadow, and
There's a reason they're
I'm
bubbling.
like a little behind him.
because they're scared of her getting fanned.
Yeah.
Off of
Mhm.
us.
Okay, I think to fix that, I think I'm gonna jump deeper. I jumped a little too shallow there. Like Temporal told me to place bowl, but I
For
felt
aura.
So,
like when I jumped,
I
deep,
want you to
maybe-
drop the bubble, but you can kind of keep going. Like
Go
you can
deep.
play at the very edge of your bubble. You know what I'm saying?
it.
So, like you can still go a bit deeper. It's just I want it to be more challenging for their supports to come in to offer their auras and to offer their help to their team.
Got it.
All right, so this next push that we have, I'm gonna go really, really crazy. Right when you jump in and make that space, like they're 3 people gonna be zoned out, right? So I'm gonna go hard onto whatever is right in front of me. Like I'll discord it. I'm literally
Yep.
pressing W until it dies.
So
Mhm.
if you've noticed, they're positioning their brig as we come through the doorway. She's immediately on our right. I want you guys playing as if either she dies or we die. Okay, I want you guys pushing W into her face.
Even if she gets bubbled, that
Just
should
break
be
the
a
bubble.
burn.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Like we absolutely need to be fanning the
I
brig.
don't know,
Fan the bubble, dude.
The diva is like hard DMing me when I'm going.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like
but
hard DM, just me.
Yeah.
I think you guys just have to kill what's in front of your face, right? So if Brig is in front of your face, right?
I
So
would
then
rather
go
play
right.
goats here. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
they
don't
want
think
us
the
to
brig
fight
is
us,
good. Yeah, but
Actually,
If-
I think as soon as you get high ground, it's super good. I think that's what.
Yeah,
I'm trying
Yeah, because as soon as you get that McCree shooting down on people on the point, it's
Yeah,
actually just it's basically
so-
over.
should I play to boot people off and go in like super aggro and boot people off to the left?
If you can
I
boot
could
like
probably do the
Brig up-
same.
I might be if you hard
That's
GM me
actually
when I do
probably
that.
the play. I don't even know that you need the hard DM. If you come in from the left as part of the dive and Winston comes from the right, I think you're
Ooh,
probably just gonna
yep.
get it for free.
Yeah, I'll get the Zen for
Yeah.
sure. Okay, let's do it that time. Let's
Are you going
run back.
coast then? Are you going coast?
Yeah, I'll be going coast. I'll be going coast. But you
Oh,
won't have speed amp to
That means
go
we
in.
want our speed
Yeah,
to go
I don't
in.
like that.
I don't know if I like that.
Let's
either.
give it unless
I
we have
think
to run it
we'll
back
do-
again.
Well, then use your diva. I mean, do you want to give up your diva or do you want to give up your Lucio?
Hello,
Take a pick.
everybody.
I think Diva makes more sense.
I feel
Okay.
like Diva makes more sense.
That means you won't have DM and you
DM,
won't have a body
I-
to push in. Like the
I
brig speeds your
can.
body.
I want to
push
do
in.
it. I
Yeah,
want to
but-
do what we're talking about, but from main. I
So
don't
we're on
need to
We're on
rotate out.
defense now. Float.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay,
I can
quick-
get through
quick
them.
talk.
I can get through them from main.
Quick talk. Okay, logically speaking, what is she going to DM when our Winston bubbles main? Like, there's gonna be a Brig, Winston, and Diva. Like, only thing is like micro missiles,
Well, and the
But-
Kree.
but the Diva is gonna be, or the McCree is gonna be further back, right? Because he's been further back. He's
Run
not
Zarya here
aggressive
for
like that.
shadow.
The thing is, though, me not being there means that they have the chance to hit that flashbang for free. When
All
I'm
right, boys,
there, he can't
we,
just
we
throw
need
a
to
flashbang
we need to
for
move
free.
forward. We'll have another opportunity to attack, but we need to talk here.
Excuse me.
So our diva should do what Kallius was doing. So false if you want to.
Attackers
come up and
incoming in
Yeah.
We're
30
playing the same
seconds.
comp, right? So you should be doing that, and they should do what we did, which is drive you off before they rotate, but make
And we
them do
should
so.
pre-orb our diva too.
Yep.
Of course, that's really basic. I don't know why I said that. Obviously, Russian knows.
It's okay. We're playing a diamond game now. You know, why not?
Gotta get all the small details down because that's what they're abusing, right?
A little bit.
No, it's good stuff.
4,
All right, boys. I'm
go,
watching
boys.
main. I'm watching
Call
lower.
it.
Russian, are you here?
Attackers
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm watching right.
Same comp,
Defend
same
objective
comp.
Try what they did
A.
and bubble me. Okay.
Yep. Call it, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Farah?
Nobody under, nobody right side.
Oh, they have far. They have far.
Zen,
Okay, okay.
Zen or what?
Yeah.
I heard Sombra right side. I heard Sombra's
Play with
right
me.
side.
Play with me,
I think we should
Lucian.
make a play main. I think we should make a play main.
Discord double jumped to Mercy. Okay.
Yo,
Discord
there's a
double
Mercy.
Mercy.
I'm ready whenever.
Go now.
Discord the Mercy if you can.
Discord her. I'm on her. She's
I
actually
got
killing
hacked. I got hacked. Nice.
I'm
Take
back.
no, monkey, no,
I'm
monkey,
on-
no,
monkey, break bubble.
Monkey, guys, monkey point.
I'm giving it.
Playing with you.
1-1-1-1.
Yeah.
Chasing this.
I'm on Farah.
Give her discorded.
Lucio on you.
I'm
Giving careful kill.
Lucian right on me. Lucian discorded.
Lucio Discord at half.
Okay.
Trying to get out.
Watch out, Sean.
I'm coming out.
No,
I'm coming out.
Sombra.
Bubble, thank you.
Discorded.
Reset. High ground, right side.
Schwinn, you or Sox have to stay with me. Their Sombra is
Okay.
always gonna
I'm
be on
staying
me.
with
watching
you. You
it.
just
Watch move.
Watch move.
I
don't
won't
jump
be
down.
scared.
Don't.
Guys, we
don't-
can do the same thing. We
Do
can
the same play. Same
Summer
play.
no trends locate.
It works.
Call full bubble, okay?
Fire one.
Tell me when you get Discord on it.
Yeah. Always be looking for Discord.
I'm trying to bait them in.
Summer under. I'm
Summer
trying to hack her.
point.
Diva.
Diva. I'm walking up, get.
Fire discorded.
Help her,
You
Diva,
get
if
Discord
possible.
on it.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Bubble,
Looking.
bubble.
I'm a monkey. I have to reset. I have to reset.
Monkey one. I'm lasering.
Nice,
Nice. Summer gonna have EMP.
Somebody
drop.
release.
They're resident.
They res.
Can we make?
Mercy discorded. Mercy discorded.
Yeah, I'm going. She's out.
I'm taking.
Okay. Going to point with that.
Watch
Check,
me,
check.
watch me.
I got back.
I'm going inside.
Play for
Far. One.
Nice.
Sombra one. Sombra dead.
I beat this.
Mercy discorded.
Beating.
I can't see you.
Good beat.
Good beat. I'm
Oh,
rallying
monkey
back
behind.
point. Rallying back
Monkey
point.
primal.
Back point.
Point.
Give it discorded.
I'm chasing.
Mercy discorded. Give up.
I'm being primal.
I'm a
I got
monkey.
you, I
I'm a
got
monkey
you.
now. Monkey
Mercy
no
one. Mercy one.
Kill everything. Kill everything.
Keep pushing. Paris. Shavar, good night too.
Far one.
Far one. Absolute.
We should.
Alright, we're out.
Back. We're out.
Hey, keep on right above us. I'm poking her.
Keep going. We need to set up. Get out.
Okay, I'm going back now.
I'm amping us to high ground.
Do they have EMP?
They have
Yes.
EMP.
They do.
Alright, I
No,
have
nobody
armor.
bets
I have
it.
armor. I'm gonna play safer.
flash
She won't
check,
be able to burst me. She won't be able to burst me.
I'm playing further split than normal.
I'll tell you when to pack me, okay?
Foreshadow. We're making an aggressive play with your grab. Okay.
Are we grab bombing or no?
We can grab tanks. No.
Yeah, we can grab
She's right there.
Come on, monkey.
I'm good. Dead.
Let's push. Let's push.
I'm monkey.
It's
Monkey
okay.
one.
I'm dropping main. I'm pushing main.
Watch far above.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
push me.
Yeah, I'm amping. I don't have amp anymore.
Okay,
I'm not. Mercy's
I need to reset out. There's
Reset,
Summer's
reset.
gonna be back looking at EMP. Amping us out now.
Reset. Hey,
Okay, same thing.
where can we put
Five check,
foreshadow so we
five
can
check,
get a
five
grab? It's okay.
Foreshadow.
Should
Foreshadow
hide
side.
under?
Yep.
Sure. I like that. Hide down.
Do they have tank ults? Do they have both tank ults?
No,
No monkey. They have bomb.
I'm off the map.
Okay.
Okay, look for a grab play. Let them bait them point. They're here.
I'm stalling.
I got Wisdom under.
Nice, I'm on him.
Apagando las luces.
I'm safe for this.
Brains from above.
Far.
On point.
30 seconds.
No rolls. We lost that.
Did they catch you in rotation, Sox?
Yes.
Okay, I
should've
should have told you. That's on me. I was hiding inside because I knew of the boot.
I just needed to stay with you guys as you went through the
You
hairpin.
did the same thing. You did the same thing last time.
So do remember, guys, that they are not playing goats, and while bat caps aren't a thing in goats, there was twice that their Sombra had a really good chance of getting a tick. She chose not to because that's not what they're playing for right now. But if everyone pushes forward and no one holds a cooldown to go backwards, that's a possibility.
I think
Who's in there right now?
Sox
Is that
actually, but
Sox?
at this point.
I just died.
Sox.
Sox,
I can
can you
get
live
there.
right now? Can you live?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
Okay,
at I'm at
don't go in. Don't go in. I think we can get a recontest
We
with
can get 2
6.
ticks. Yeah. Recontest
Yeah,
with
that's
trans rally.
I think
Ooh,
Chance-
okay.
Well, but I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm
Our
not.
monkey's gonna be late.
So, did they use
Ever.
primal or diva bomb there?
I think they used Primal and EMP.
No.
They
They
didn't
used
primal.
EMP Diva Bomb.
Really?
No, they used Diva Bomb. Fucking EMP and Grav, right?
Okay.
She
Barrage.
brushed.
Okay.
Dude, they use barrage. They use
Why
beat, and they use
did I
diva
go
bomb
Barrage? Yeah, they used EMP and Barrage.
and EMP.
EMP and barrage. And what did you say else? False.
Beat.
They beat it the grab.
100% used to be. Oh, where is it?
They also used Valk. I'm telling you now because they reset.
Did they have either tank ult there, Temporal?
Probably both.
They had
Primal?
93% on Primal and they had self-destruct.
Okay, pretty good.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Are we allowed to swap? No, they probably don't want us to swap. Now,
Maybe
right?
Yeah.
maybe if they try the Kree comp again and they send the monkey, I could like boop him down when
I
he
think
tries
they're
to
gonna
jump
keep
up.
running.
False. You're on
the
the same page as Kelth, right? With the double. What we're talking about, Discord.
Yeah.
Discord
Okay,
worked,
so
it
the
worked.
thing I'm like, I feel like, cause like I feel like where I'm positioning right now, it's if we don't land the Discord like early, they kind of force me out, and then
I can't. The
Okay,
Mercy's
so I need to play somewhere else then.
Yeah.
I need to play somewhere
So
else.
my concern is you guys are going to get one-dimensional with that, and the Sombra's going to hack one of your dive tanks when the other goes, and you're just going to feed. So like I like that as a play in your playbook, but I don't
It shouldn't
think
be our.
Just-
Yeah,
Just-
because that's what happened last time. I went to fly up and I.
Okay.
Spinning
I was
us.
able to get her though.
So
Like,
look for
let's
like
get
a mid fight. Look for like mid fight, or if they push up, because their Pharah wants to get in, right? Like she's pretty uncontested. She
Yes.
wants to get in. So eventually, their pharmacy's gonna push and overextend, then go for it mid fight.
Russian,
Just be
I
looking
want
for
to.
it.
I'll
Yeah.
call it. I'll call it if it's available. Okay, and maybe you can again like mid fight.
If I want to get the Discord off, I'm going to be like right here.
Also, so I would say, let's just focus up. We'll talk about it after.
I have a really small window.
I'm
as
watching
well.
under.
Attackers.
Oh, they got the
We
pharmacy
can
again.
also rotate to the other high ground.
Pharmacy.
Go,
Pharmacy.
Twin.
Monkey Diva.
Twin, if you play with me, I can get the Discord off easier. Play with
Do you
me.
want to rotate to the other
watch the
high ground
boot.
versus?
No,
I was
let's
closer up.
let's play.
No,
let's play like
I
we're-
don't. I don't.
Play for Discord? No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So play with me. Play with me. I'm
with
gonna
you,
go
with
under
you.
and look for one.
Tell me when. Monkey's here. Tell me when you have
Bad
it.
idea.
I have bubble Kelth.
I'm with
Yeah,
you.
sure.
Mercy discorded. Mercy discorded.
I'm doing it. I'm doing.
Oh, we need to contest point.
I'm on it.
Okay.
I
Give it a
bash.
discorded.
bash
Give it a
Diva.
I'm gonna get
Come on,
hacked.
Diva.
I'm
Come
working
on,
you, baby.
Diva,
Monkey
go
discorded.
ahead.
Monkey discorded.
I'm a monkey.
Monkey.
I'm dropping.
Don't worry about point. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
I'm dropping now.
I'm on
gonna
text.
back
I'm on point.
Now, if we're somewhere out, we can.
Mercy
recover.
one. Lucio
Come
one.
back in three. Come back in three. I'm jumping main right now. I'm gonna jump main. 3, 2, 1.
I'm no bubble for you.
Oh, monkey.
I bash
Come
monkey.
on, monkey.
Come on.
He's killing me.
Monkey.
Play slow. I'm max.
Monkey one. Nice.
I'm a
Guys, we
diva.
can walk up with this. You wanna walk up with this? You wanna?
Yep.
Mercy
I
discorded.
bubble Kelth.
Careful.
Follow
Go DM.
Discord,
Go
follow
DM.
Discord.
Bone me.
I'm pushing up. I'm pushing
Spinning
up.
us. Make sure we get our Zen and our.
Give me a.
Go through Lucio.
Diva.
Located somewhere.
Diva.
I'm finishing Diva. I'm pushing further.
Mercy discorded.
Going
Mercy
for monkey. I
discorded.
bash monkey.
Start research.
I'm a monkey.
Monkey can die. He fucked up his
I'm
jump.
with you. I have orb on you.
No bubble
Yeah.
Kelth.
Monkey discorded.
one
Monkey
health.
discorded. Don't be scared, boys.
Spinning us out.
Far above us, not fight.
Good job.
What are they gonna have? They're gonna have barrage soon, yeah?
I'm sorry.
Rush soon, EMP
They're gonna have
soon.
barrage and EMP, and they're gonna have both tank ults soon as well.
I still want us to play the right sides. Play further up on high ground, Russian. I know you want that Discord, but I'm worried about you
Also,
getting
we can
moved
make a
off.
play with it. You can solo grab. They're coast.
Play further up, Sox. I got it covered.
Fair coast. 100% fair coast. I think we should go main right now. We should go main.
They're all left.
Okay,
I'll drop.
Justice
I'll go share with
reigns
you.
from above.
I have to go back. I'm on fire. Fire one.
Come on. Come on.
Win it.
Diva.
Win it.
This is fine.
Yeah, it's winnable.
Diva low.
This.
Big. I can beat if we need. I don't think we need them.
Come
I
point.
think
Come
we
point.
might.
I think you need.
Point.
I think you need.
Pepper some.
Nice.
I'm on Diva.
We have trans coming back.
I'm going track.
I'm on Mercy. I'm on Mercy.
Okay.
I'm dead of that.
Nice.
Watch
Watch
Diva.
out. I'm in bubble.
Nice bubble.
Come on, Mercy.
I'm over
I'm
Mercy.
coming back with grab.
Mercy
I'm coming back with
Monkey
grab.
discorded. Monkey discorded.
I'm on Sombra. I'm gonna force
We can
Sombra.
go Mercy.
Everyone, Sombra out. Sombra out.
Lucio.
Lucio. I need power back. In the back. In the back. I'm on.
I can't see you.
Mercy, no fly.
Mercy.
One.
Help me on point.
Justice
Fire, Raj.
reigns from above.
They beat it. Get ready to play point 2, guys.
Any swaps?
I think we're
They have Hammond.
yeah. Let's go dive.
Full dive.
Yeah, go
Widow
Tracer,
here?
Sombra.
Oh,
Tracer,
Widow.
Sombra would be good. Or wait, Tracer Widow, but they're gonna reset.
So I promise Sombra could take second tick from you that time. Like I absolutely promise she had time to get second tick with how far you guys pushed up for the spawn camp against a dive comp.
Okay.
I don't think we should go beyond bus.
I agree.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Unless we like see the Sombra like right in front of us, and we.
Yo,
Yeah, like if
let's
you
go
just
plan.
killed the Sombra, if you mentally have a feeling on the Sombra, that's fine. But like
Yeah.
you know Sombra's someone who can potentially do that.
what's our plan if we don't get the Discord off on Mercy? Because you said we don't always want to be doing that, which fair enough.
So
What's
you
our
can
plan?
take pretty slow extended fights against them if they're running the Mercy Lucio like that, right? Because Sombra Farah isn't actually all that
Traveling
much
to
damage
Numbani.
into your sustain, and you can just
Initiating
in
the
alternating
match.
fashion, throw your tanks one at a time, kind of, at their Farah to drive her off and not let her get a ton of value. And Sombra's really not going to be that threatening to your Zen Lucio Briggs backline if they're clumping together. Kind of get what I'm
Also,
going for there?
After a Grav foreshadow, if you pop Grav, you could swap to Widow on the way back. For sure. That's definitely
Oh,
an
I was
option.
coming back with Grav. I was coming back.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
but of
I
course-
think you've been playing it perfectly, but like remember that if there is a
I'd say
fight where you've
McCree.
just used McCree would be good
McCree,
too.
Yep.
I feel like
honestly.
Widow would be pretty explosive though with them on the pharmacy
Ready for
on the
battle.
reset. Like when we still think the fight is winnable. If the fight's lost, yeah, let's get Kree.
Well,
Wouldn't
when
you
we
play a
have
Tracer in that case? Because you want like
their tanks are a
mobility?
lot more threatened. And
Okay.
it gives us all more space.
Yeah. All right. We'll try to Kree.
Monkey
And Russian,
whenever
you need pack like that, I want you
You're right.
moving
Kree
towards
is
me
better
at the
in
same
frontline
time
anyway.
that I'm moving.
Yeah,
towards
if
you.
I move forward, the fire would have killed me even faster.
You think? Okay.
I would have died instantly before I even could say it.
Yo, boys. The monkey's jumping up early here with their comp. And then he drops with Diva here, I think. He's kind of inting. I don't know. Like, I don't know really what happened first time around.
Do you want me to stay closer?
Yeah.
5, 4,
Yeah. Stay a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
closer.
please.
Like right there is good. No further back than there. I would say. I'm watching under.
I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, at
Monkey-
the same time that I'm always looking for you,
Lucio,
Russian. I want you always
Bar
staying on my
Mercy.
I'm
hip.
watching right.
He scuffed it probably.
You hear me, Russian?
Looks like
say again?
Kelly's is AFK.
At the same way, I'm always looking at you, keeping you in check. I want you keeping as close as you can to me whenever I'm moving. You know, keep inside my inspire range,
Yeah.
radius. Okay.
I tried to do that a lot. Sometimes you just go.
I
with
would
it.
definitely
Can't do
say
that.
if you like when you're under pressure, if you can come towards your support instead of away from what's pressuring you, it's less expected by them too. Like they might, it might not be as much of a death sentence as you think it is.
Yeah, because remember, when we came back to point, we were going to trans rally, and at that point, I was anchoring point. So, and then you ended up after your trans ended, I think you rotated back towards like main, like back bus, and then by the time I could get around the corner, you already did.
I should have been able to live when we tranked though. I went too far in.
Yeah, I was calling it as well. That's fine.
It's just hard to like. I
Yeah,
had
especially
momentum.
after since you beat it, we were like primaling and had like a full health diva. Like there was no reason you should even have been on point, probably, right? You probably should have came main.
It was about staying alive. They were pressuring me really, really hard, and yeah, we were tranking, but I also had momentum going straight. So like, I felt like if I stopped moving, I would have been a sitting duck. But maybe I could have like, if I
Just
could have
read
gotten
Lucio
on,
out.
if I could have gotten on top of top right, then I could have turned around my momentum and 180'd back towards us. That would have been the play. But it's not like just like run away for it because I was already running the other way. But it's okay. I'll be better. Smile.
Smile.
I think I also misplayed the fight they EMP barraged. I was playing right in the middle, and I was like, I have armor pack. I was really bad actually. I misplayed big time. I trank for it. I was just dumb.
Just notice
So,
this.
so let's talk about our win conditions when they're playing this pharmacy Sombra comp, because I feel like we wanted to touch on that more. So we can do our double dive onto the Discorded Mercy. That's a win condition. We can hit a rotational air on their Zen for like a normal dive kill if they're not protecting it well, or we can play kind of a heavy peel style where
I think
we.
they're playing Lucio.
What's that? Okay,
They're
so they're
playing
playing
Lucio.
Lucio.
Lucio
Yes,
Mercy.
they're mostly playing Lucio, and that's fine. That just means we can sustain longer, and we instead are a little more interested in a let's play heavy peel style, etc. It makes it easier for us to kill the Mercy because Lucio can't help the Mercy when she's in the air very well, and it lets us also play that peel dive style where we just kind of go, okay, we'll push away your Pharah one at a time. We'll not worry about your Sombra at all because she really can't threaten anyone, and we'll just keep pushing back your tanks repeatedly. And once ults come online, so be it. If we stall hybrid mode for 2-3 minutes like that, great. Otherwise, we'll sync up and find a kill because you mess up, etc., etc.
Okay, so one option is to play just a bit more peely.
Yeah, just play more Pele. Like you said, you thought that their Winston was feeding there, and I don't know that I necessarily think he was feeding, but I think in general, yes, playing counter dive onto him is totally valid.
Okay.
If you catch him with a stun, there's a pretty good chance he dies, even in floats, if we've got the Discord on him. So,
Okay.
Are you guys 100% on being top right versus the pharmacy one?
I think it's just the proper loadout from the start.
Yeah, I
I
know,
think
but
that's
I'm saying when false scouts pharmacy, like we could easily rotate around to top left. It
I-
makes it so that their Pharah has to commit so much more to get damage in on our
Yeah, because she has to like turn
we're
that corner
play-
now.
okay.
And she has like.
I
her-
like putting the Zen on top right close. I like
I
that
like
a lot.
right. I like top
Because
right as well.
the thing is, it makes it way easier to peel the Sombra off, right? If he's on top left, it just feels tougher because of Snake. You know, she can come out from out of nowhere, and it's kind of tricky to peel.
Think of
And
it.
the Pharah gets a really long sightline to spam from that we can't pressure
Yeah.
as easily.
Think of it this way: if we're playing left side, the only way we allow us to Farah is we play further in the snake. We play behind the little pillar, and she can get angles like shooting the side. She can still hit us with splash damage, and she will be able to pressure us a lot more. Meanwhile, if we're playing on top right, I can straight up LOS her the entire time. Like she won't hit me at all, and I can play in snake a lot safer because I know that they like unlikely will come from behind, and even if Summer does, I'm usually always spy checking.
Yeah, especially also if you're playing like relatively close, you two, it's 825. Okay.
yep, this is pretty normal. Okay.
Does he just like freaking abandon? He's like, screw
Okay,
you
so when
guys.
I said when I meant top left, I didn't mean like in the doorway. I'm talking about like
Way up there, yeah, on the
on
corner.
the corner here. Like okay,
Where
so
you would
there's
do an
the bridge
anti-dive
that
hold.
leads to our